ladies, it's Victoria. Thanks so much for coming back to my channel. I'm sorry about the horrific lighting. It's not nice outside at all right now. It's overcast and raining, and it's only a little bit after 4, and I also apologize for the way I look. I'm still not feeling well. I went to urgent care yesterday, and I have bronchitis and tracheitis, and I've sorry, I'm getting a touch of pneumonia, of course, right before we want to do IVF. Yeah, I'm not feeling so hot either. So I wanted to give you guys an update. I know that my Thanksgiving video just went up. I was having issues uploading every time I would upload the video. Either it would take hours to upload and then wouldn't upload correctly, or it would upload and then say no stream forever. Sometimes that'll happen and then like 45 minutes later the video will appear. But this time it wasn't working. So I just finally got the video to go up yesterday, and then I kept it private while I was trying to do some editing, but I was having issues with it, so I just put it up. So it is what it is with that one. But I wanted to do this update video because a lot has happened since I filmed last Friday morning. So I told you guys, and sorry if you can hear my dogs playing over here. I told you guys on Friday when I last left off filming that I was going to be calling the clinic because we decided to get the ball rolling with IVF. We just can't wait. We can't. So I called my clinic and we scheduled our injection training for this Wednesday. So the day after tomorrow, we'll finally do our injection training. I can't talk. And then I also talked to them about starting IVF, and everybody's on board. We're good to go. They told me to go ahead and contact the head of our financial aid office just to discuss some things with them. And then also to contact Tiffany, who's in charge of all PGD testing. I know I really haven't made an update on that. I can do a separate video on the PGD because I could go on and on about how we came to the decision to move forward if you guys are interested, and just some different research and things that emotionally I've been through. I told you guys how hard of a decision this was for me, for moral and ethical reasons. So if you guys are interested in, you know, any more information on the PGD or how we came to that decision, let me know down below and I'll be happy to film that video. But we did decide to move forward with PGD. Just because of my 5 miscarriages and a lot of other reasons. But I called Tiffany and she actually called me back today, which I'll go into in a little bit. But then I also reached out to the pharmacy who handles our medications. When you go through my clinic, what's great is they have a pharmacy that is specific for IVF medications only, and IUI things, anything fertility related, that's what they handle. So they specialize in dealing with the insurance companies and coding things to try to help you get things covered. And they're also the most up-to-date on discount programs and what's available to you if you're either cash paying or don't have insurance or your insurance doesn't cover it all. They know how to help. So I reached out to them because they do have my protocol, and to see exactly what was going to be left as far as our costs. I knew that there was no way that our medications were just going to be 100% covered. And actually, let me grab my list of medications so I can kind of go through that with you guys. I think it'll give you a good insight into what we're looking at. So hold on one second. All right, I just went and grabbed my computer. Ooh, see, that would be much better lighting. Maybe I should just sit here with my computer. So I went and grabbed my computer quickly so that I'd have my list of medications and the amounts and what the costs are, because I want to share this with you guys. We are blessed to be paying a lot of money out of pocket for an insurance that does have some IVF coverage, which, you know, is almost impossible to find in the States anyway. So this will kind of give you guys an insight into what my protocol is going to be, as well as costs associated. Again, the insurance that I have is Assurant Healthcare. They're an affiliate of Aetna, but Aetna does not case manage Assurant, which is the best part because You don't have to follow Aetna's protocol. Aetna requires you to have 6 medicated cycles before you can do IVF. Assurant does not have those same requirements, which is good for me. So anyway, so my meds are Follitism AQ 600, and I need 5 boxes. After insurance and the discount program, I still owe $2,685. Yeah. That's the biggest piece right there. The rest of it, I could do no problem, but it's just that just threw me for a loop. The next one, and I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this right, Ganirelix, 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 Relax, I don't know. Anyway, I need 6 boxes of that, and that's $747. Menopure, I need 9 vials, and that's $710.11. Novarel, I just need 1. The Novarel is my trigger, and that's $84.75 after insurance and discount. I need 44 tabs of doxycycline. That's a $10 copay. Methylprednisolone is 21 tablets, and that's a $10 copay. Estradiol is 36 tabs. That's a $10 copay. Progesterone oil, 2 vials for $69.98. Progesterone supplement, 30 of those for $60. Syringes that are 3cc 22 gauge, I guess, 1.5. I need 50 of those, $14.12. I need 30 gauge 0.05 or 0.5 needles. I need 25 of those for $14.96. And 25 gauge 1.5 needles. I need 25 of those for $9.39. So that's a total of like $4,421 and something that I still have out of pocket after my insurance and after discount. So I don't even want to think about what that would have been without insurance. I about fell over when I called the pharmacy and they told me that's how much it was still going to be. So since then, I reached out on Instagram because I know a lot of times ladies who have extra medications will sell them for a cheaper price or donate them or whatever. So, and not that I'm asking for handouts, because Lord knows that we are blessed to even have insurance. I was just trying to see if there was anything I could do to bring the costs down, and it makes me want to cry. These 2 amazing, amazing ladies, and I don't just want to give away their information without asking them first, but they have given me all the Menopure that I will need. So that's like $787 already that I don't have to cover. All the needles, all the syringes, everything's brand new in saran wrap still. And the one girl also has some Follitism, not much. So I have to find out, and maybe you guys know, it says 5 boxes of Follitism. How many pens are in a box? I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out. So that I can gauge how much I really need to get, because not everyone has a full box, you know. Some just have a few pens. So I'm just trying to figure out how much, and it is the 600 that they have, which is amazing. So that's already brought my costs down by about $1,000, which is just amazing. So right now we're at about $3,400 that we still need to cover, plus about $5,100 for PGD, plus another almost $2,000 between the freezing and the first year storage fee. So yeah, I mean, we're still right up in there, you know, right around the 10 grand mark that we need out of pocket. And I shared on my Instagram, you know, we've already spent about, someone asked me, and I don't mind sharing, we've already spent about $15,000 to get to this point, because everything that we did up until this point was not covered by insurance at all. So, yeah, that's all been out of pocket for us up until this point. So it's, you know, it's still a lot of money, and we're trying to figure out how we're going to do this, but we're going to make it happen. We know that this is what we need to do to have our family, and these babies or baby or whatever happens are going to be worth, there's no price tag on what a family is worth to us. So we will figure it out somehow, whatever it takes. If I have to get another job, if I have to sell everything I have, we're going to figure this out. So that's my protocol, though. As you can see, he's not taking this lightly. He's throwing everything at me right off the bat, which I am thankful for. I was also very happy to see that I'll be getting the intramuscular progesterone injections plus the supplement orally, which just made me really happy that I don't mind needles. I know that I'm not going to enjoy these injections, everything that I've heard about them, but I don't mind. I'd rather get all of this progesterone and feel confident that we've done everything that we can. So anyway, I'm rambling. So that's where we are with all of that. Then, as I was stating, the lady for PGD called me back today, kind of just went over the process with me, things that I didn't realize. I'd said before that they ship out the embryos for PGD. That's not the case. They actually biopsy in-house and then send the biopsies out to the lab I'm sorry, my nose is like so itchy. They send the biopsied cells out to the lab then for PGD testing. So it's not the whole embryo, which makes me feel a little better. So, you know, learned some new things. She kind of went over some costs with me and some options that we have. Hopefully we can work out a payment plan. We'll have to have $2,700 up front for the company that actually does the PGD testing. We have to pay them before they'll release results. So that piece we have to have, but the remaining portion of the PGD testing is through my clinic, and we can work out a payment plan with them, hopefully, which makes me feel better. At least we won't have to put everything on credit cards or sell everything, maybe just 3/4 of everything, but we'll figure it out. Sorry, my dog's like going crazy over here. And my blinds open and she's trying to look at everyone coming. The school kids are coming home. So yeah, so she did send me, I have to print them out, all of the consent forms for PGD. I mean, we already signed some of them, so I guess these are just additional pieces of paperwork. As you guys know, it's all paperwork. So we have to get those taken care of. We'll take them to our appointment on Wednesday for injection training. And I was really hoping we were going to get to do it this month, but sadly I found out that we have to wait till January, and I should have thought of this, but they close for like a week and a half between Christmas and New Year's to, you know, give themselves a break and have a holiday, because they only close twice a year. They only have blackout dates twice a year, in the summer and then at Christmas time. So otherwise, all year round, doesn't matter what the holiday is, they're working. So I don't begrudge them that, but I'm a little sad now. So basically the plan will be I'll start in January. They'll put me on birth control probably when my next cycle starts, which should be either this week or the beginning of next week. And then I'll be on birth control until January when they're ready. And then they'll have me go off, and then we'll start stims. So we're looking, probably they would do a retrieval in, the end of January, and we'd be looking at a transfer like end of February-ish, because what they do is with the PGD testing, you can't transfer back, because they freeze them. So you have to cycle through and then prepare the uterus for transfer. So there's no opportunity for a fresh transfer, which honestly is okay with me. There's much higher success rate with frozen anyhow, so I'm okay with that. So we probably, at the earliest, if we get enough embryos to do PGD, because that's the other thing, if we don't get enough embryos the first time, they'll bank them and then have me stim a second month, retrieve again, and then send all the ones that they get out for PGD testing at once. So in that case, we may not be looking for a transfer until March, which is really not what we want, but we're going to do whatever the Lord blesses us with. We're just really trying to put this in his hands, and even though we're using science to get there, I still truly believe in my heart and soul that this wouldn't be possible if God didn't want it to be. If this wasn't part of the plan, then it wouldn't work. So we're putting it in God's hands and praying that everything will happen. But I'm going to do another update for you guys after my injection training on Wednesday, because I'll definitely have some timelines and some more information at that point. But we're getting close, guys, and I'm so excited now. I'm so excited and just so overwhelmed. I can't believe that we're finally here and we're doing it. We're doing IVF, and it's just crazy to me. So, and please forgive my terrible nails too. But that's it for this update. I just wanted to let you guys know where we are, what's going on. Please let me know, like I said, if you want a video on the PGD testing and how we came to our decision and kind of the struggle that I went through to get to the point that I agreed to it. If you're interested, I'm happy to do that. If you guys have any other questions or video requests, let me know down below. I'd love to do that for you guys. So yeah, I am so excited that we're ready to move forward, and I hope you guys are all doing well. I also wanted to let you know that I finally have a Twitter account dedicated to this channel. It's at ToriBaby channel. I'm going to have it on the screen. It's also now linked down below for you. I'm making sure that I'm tweeting pretty often. I'm updating Instagram every day. So make sure you follow me on Instagram at Tori's Journey and Twitter at ToriBaby channel if you guys want more regular updates. So that's it for now. I hope you guys all had an awesome Thanksgiving. I hope you're all getting excited for the holidays, whether you celebrate, I can't even talk, celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or anything, Festivus, whatever you celebrate. I just hope that this season is filled with love and happiness for all of you and lots of BFPs. So I'll talk to you guys in my next video.